Okay, welcome everybody. This is Budget with Me. My name is Josh. I'm starting this channel because I want to talk about simple budgeting. I think I can probably help some people. I've been doing this for years, budgeting the household with spreadsheets. And I want to talk about eventually velocity banking. We're going to get into just a few of those things today because this is my very first video on YouTube ever, so bear with me. All right. So this is a condensed budget that's I've made up these numbers to try to help explain how I would do this on a spreadsheet. So I got two tabs. I got a monthly tab and a weekly tab. On the monthly tab, this is the whole picture for the month. So this would be all of your income for the month minus your expenses for the month. So this average person here is $31 of cash flow left over at the end of the month. That's not very good. The blue represents all the expenses that are fixed that have to come out of the checking account. The blue is down here, this total. Okay, that's $42.55. The gray are the expenses that are maybe variable because they might change each month. Insurance costs could change if you're renewing your policy. Electric bill obviously changes unless you're on a fixed plan, which I don't really recommend. Water and trash, is usually going to be around the same within a few dollars unless you have a leak somewhere. And then here's all your TV, internet, streaming services, all that crap. Student loans, maybe you have this much. I don't know, that may be too low of an average. And then I put here after school lunches, like, after school care. My daughter has to stay after school. That's like $100 a month. And then there's lunches and stuff for school that have to come out. All that can be variable. Gasoline, cash you might need for the ATM, food, grocery, all that stuff is right in here. This is just, kind of giving you a basic average. I don't know if this looks like what you have or whatever, but this is just to give you the construct of how it should look on the spreadsheet. This right here, just ignore that for a minute because I don't want to talk about that in this video. I want to get to that in the next one. So I'm going to just gray that out for a minute. All right, so back to column C, average person doing cash. Did you stop emailing me? All right. So $31 of cash flow is not going to help us get out of debt very quickly if that's the only cash we have left over every month, right? But like I said, we're going to talk about velocity banking in the next video. Let's go to the weekly tab real quick. The reason the budget's important for the month so you can see everything is so that when you go to the weekly tab, you have an idea of what your projections are going to be for each paycheck. And that's what I have here. Okay. This is very similar to my own personal one. This 1687 is the monthly income divided by 4. Okay, because I'm assuming here in this example that we got two people working in the household and they each make about $16.87 per paycheck. Okay. Right here is going to be what you're going to pay out of this pay period. And then $100 is what we have in the checking account today. So what you would do here is just fill in, okay, I know I need to pay these things on this date. And whatever you put in this column here is what goes in this column here. This is for this paycheck for August 9th. So you would know what your due dates are for all these things, right? And we're not talking about velocity banking yet. This is just standard, pay everything out of the checking account after I get paid. So everything goes here, and then I've got a little simple formula here that's going to take, whatever this amount is here, or whatever this amount is here, in this formula, and we're going to subtract the whole addition of all of this right here. This is in this column. So the paycheck minus the sum of everything in this column. So let's say that on the Nissan, I think it is $405 a month. If I'm going to pay that car payment out of this August 9th paycheck, I'm going to put that over here. Now I should have $682 left for this pay period. But here I've got $782 because this is including my $100 cash that I already had in the checking account before I got paid. Okay? So I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to go to another video in just a minute here, but this is just my first one. If you like what you see, if you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe. Let's try to get this thing moving. And we're going to talk about some more interesting things, and hopefully I can help some people out. All right. Thanks a lot.